Hi, welcome back to our talk on changing your world. I'm John Patrick Hickey. We talked about getting involved in education, mainly about getting involved in the school boards and in education system so that we can influence that system. We can take back control of the lives of our children and truly make sure that they get a good, solid education. And that's going to be the most effective way. Well, that leads to looking at politics. Now, that's always a big question. Should Christians be involved in politics? And the answer is a resounding yes, of course. I mean, if anybody should, it should be us. I mean, this is how this country works. It is a country of rights, it is a country of laws, but it is a country of the people. That we are the people. We are the people who live here, who are the people who are going to influence this country, what laws are made, what policies are enacted, affect you. You see, you can look up at the news, you can watch what goes on in Washington or in your state and local governments, and you can see all these people making decisions. And you can have all different opinions on the decision. But what people don't do often is they don't realize that those decisions that they're making affect you. You. All the time. It affects you. It's your life they're talking about. It's not someone else. It's not some abstract idea. It is not some political theory that they're discussing. They're discussing your life. Now you should be the one to make that decision. You should be the one to make that decision. Now we have a representative government where we elect people to represent us in making those decisions. You got to be more wise in making those choices. Understand who it is who you choose to represent you. Are they making the right decisions? This goes all the way to parties now. Because, like I said before, if a party represents something that you don't embrace, you still are responsible for what that decision is. So you need to be able to say, this is what I hold to. Now I know it's very hard to make a decision saying, well, I don't embrace everything either party holds. But you can look at that person, see how they're involved in things and how they're going to make a change. Better yet, you know what's coming, you make that change. Why don't you run for office? You see, people think that they have to be wealthy, they have to be powerful in order to run for political office. That's not true. That the way that the system is, you can run for political office. You can be elected to a political office. And it might take energy, it's going to take time, it's going to take everything you got. But are you willing to sacrifice that for a better nation? See, this is where we as believers have to be willing to make the big change. When we're talking about changing the world, I said at the beginning of this series, this is a big thing. The world's a big place. So when we're talking about major change, us making a major change, we're talking a lot of work. But we have to be willing to make that change. There are people who have political aspirations who are watching this. Christians who have wanted to be involved in politics, are very interested in politics, who have definite opinions, who have definite ideas that could work. Don't keep them to yourself. Get involved. Be somebody who can be a catalyst for change. People need you. People need someone to be influential, even if it is just being involved in a campaign, even if it's just giving out suggestions. Be somebody who is going to contribute. Be someone who can offer a change. You know, it's easy for us to sit back and complain, but if we don't have a solution, then all we're doing is whining. So you don't want to whine. You want to bring solutions. If you've got some solutions, share them. Be somebody who can bring answers to the table, not just complaints. This is where the true power is going to lie. In our next video, I'm going to share with you where the real power in this nation comes from. But for now, for the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to live your purpose and by all means change your world.